So for this week's instalment, we're going to have a look at a brand that I think has been the most controversial for adverts over the years, and I don't think there's been a brand in the history of advertising that have had the most banned adverts ever, which is the drink Tango. So if you're around my age, you can remember probably this Tango advert.
Hello, Tony. I think we might use a video replay here.
Super, Ralph. Let's do that.
Oh, yes, we could be in for a quintessential Tango taste sensation here. Why, yes, Tony, let's look again.
Yes, Ralph. The big orange fella ran in from the left, and he gives him a good old slapping.
It just illustrates the bite and buzz of real oranges in Tango.
Yes, Ralph. Super taste sensation, smashing drink, lovely.
You know when you've been tangoed.
With this advert not really being scary, just being a bit weird, but it did get pulled because there was a playground craze of kids slapping each other, and apparently there was a complaint that one kid got rushed into hospital with a perforated eardrum, and the surgeon asked what happened, and his response was, I'd been tangoed. So the head of the advertising pulled the advert because of that, and replaced it with the same kind of advert but with a slight tweak to it, which is this.
Oh yes, we could be in for a quintessential Tango taste sensation here. I don't think he was expecting that.
Ralph, I don't think we was expecting that either.
What a titanic embodiment of the hit of real oranges.
Yes, Ralph. Lovely.
You know when you've been tangoed.
And again, not as popular for doing that in the 90s, I would imagine, in the playground. And then it moved on to a more surreal type of advert and a more horror one, as we'll see the next one, which got banned during kids' TV time, and it was only being allowed to show after the watershed, which is this one.
Another look, Tony!
I should cocoa, Ralphie.
Oh, well, this is a hairy one.
What's she doing on the pitch, Ralph?
This must be the... The tongue-traumatizing hit of real oranges in Tango! Tony, hold my hand. Whoa!
He might need a new pair of corduroys after that, Ralph. Stonky.
You know when you've been tangoed.
This one is quite terrifying, really, with the evil woman and the Grim Reaper style person who's like a packed football stadium that becomes empty. Triggers a lot of autophobia as well, and just the fact that it goes away from the hit of orange, it's like terrifying. If I had a sip of drink and they did that to me, I would never drink it again. But yeah, this one got banned definitely. And the next one, this was one from around 1997 when they were advertising the Tango megaphones, and you might recognise a young James Corden in this one.
James Renner dislikes the untamed aggression of Orange Tango. Well, James, we know where you live.
What are you doing in my house?
What are you doing in my house?
Who are you?
Who are you?
I just said that.
No, I just said that.
Stop it!
Stop it!
That wasn't even a word!
That wasn't even a word!
You've been here all day!
You've been here all day!
Look at me!
Look at me!
I'm a mess!
I'm a mess! Call for your Tango megaphone and join the fun!
Yeah, this one got banned because it would encourage bullying, which is true. I imagine loads of kids in the playground with their megaphones tormenting kids, or just wouldn't have worked out well. But I still remember this advert, and I don't remember anyone actually having one of their megaphones. I think they must have been given permission to ring, say $2.99 for a phone call, but it still resonates, that advert. I mean, I remember it being on like late at night before it did get banned. But again, I mean, I know Tango adverts are still going out around today, but obviously with a lot of people watching TV on streaming services, they're not as hard hitting as they were because you can go 4 channels, and even Sky, you can skip the channels and fast forward them, so a lot of people don't see them as much. But I think Tango still has the legacy of having a lot of banned adverts, and rightly so, because there was some really scary ones. The scariest one was the one I showed in the football ground. So let me know in the comments what you thought, if you remember these adverts, if you remember them at the time. If you had a megaphone as well, I'd really like to hear about that in the comments. If it really worked like on the advert, I'd like to know that. But yeah, just drop a comment and let me know what you thought. And if you liked it, subscribe and leave a like. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this one. I hope to see you in another video.